Do your children struggle with separating words into syllables? For example, when handwriting, we sometimes need to separate a word into syllables when we want to complete a line and continue on the next one. This skill, this syllable awareness, is taught at school, but it's not really used in everyday life anymore. We write on our devices, and our children start with this way too early, in my opinion. But the fact is that by using devices to write short messages and also longer text, the text is adjusted to the line and the layout. There's no need to separate words into syllables anymore. But knowing about syllable structure is crucial to decode and spell multisyllable words, and of course, learning vocabulary. Now, this is why Annalisa and I find that playing the word puzzle and similar games with children aged 6 and up is so important. Here's how to start. As not all languages follow the same rules when it comes to segmenting syllables, go and have a look at the rules in the target language or languages first. So, for example, English allows complicated syllables at the beginning of the word. So we can find 3 consonants in, for example, string or strengthening. We can also find them in Italian, where you have words like stregata or scrutinio. But in Italian, the syllable ends after the vowel, whereas in the English words, not. In German, there are clusters like CH, CK, or SCH that cannot be separated. They are called Silbengelenke, syllable joints, so they need to stick together. So we have cases like lecke, krachen, dreckig, naschen, etc. The funny thing in German now is that you have different rules when sounding out loud the syllables and actually how you would have to separate the syllables in a written text. So for example, in Ameise, ant, I clap for every syllable, Ameise, okay, when talking. But when writing, you have to separate the word after mai. So, Ameise. Because in German, syllables cannot be formed by only one vowel. And for example, also clusters like t, ts, and st can only be separated if they stand in the middle of the word or at the end of a syllable. For example, Nachtzug, Lachstorte. I share some links to sites with syllable rules in German in the comment section, and I invite you to please share sites also about the syllable rules in your languages so other families can have a look. So before starting this game, make sure that you know the rules about the syllable segmentation in the target language. How does it work now? Choose a word and break it into syllables. Mix them up and say them in a random order. This is why this game is called puzzle. Or if you write them down, mix the parts and your child then has to rearrange them to form the correct word. For example, mi, ter, lon, wa. Try to rearrange the syllables. Got it? It is watermelon. Now you can adapt this game to your child's age and ability in the target language or target languages. For younger children or children just learning a new language, stick to shorter words with fewer syllables, but a minimum of 3, otherwise it's too easy. Try to solve these word puzzles with 3 syllables in English and let us know the solution in the comments. Or if this was too easy, try these 5-syllable words and again, let us know the solution in the comments. Now the goal is here to understand the structure of syllables in the target language or languages, and for our multilingual children to become aware that not all their languages segment syllables in the same way. Now to keep this playful, start with familiar words to build confidence, then gradually increase the difficulty with longer or less familiar words, and play it also in multiple languages to strengthen vocabulary across all of them and also the knowledge of the differences in syllable structures. With older children or adults, you can also write a whole text in a cryptic way, writing down the syllables in random order. It's like a code in itself. Here is a short text. Try to decode it by putting the syllables in the right order. If you don't have paper or anything to write the syllables on, repeat them out loud until the players find the solution. If you enjoyed this activity, check out the Toolbox for Multilingual Families and also the Parents' Guide to Raising Multiliterate Children. And as always, don't forget to share this video and subscribe to our channel for more tips and activities to support your multiple languages. See you in the next video.